everybody, and today we're going to be starting our custom micro drone build. This is going to be the best drone on a budget. We're going to be using the F3 Evolution flyboard from Evolution. This is the tiny micro board, weighs only 2 grams, costs me 12 bucks. I'm going to be using the 3-in-1 FPV system, the TX02 with a antenna upgrade. I'm going to be using the Eachine 45C battery. It cost me 3 bucks. Oh yeah, and the camera cost me 18 bucks. And then the Furibee F36 motors that is giving me around 40 grams of thrust. And this cost me 5 bucks. And this is the Furibee F36 frame that cost me 1.5 bucks. So altogether I was $40 all in. We are also going to be using this FlySky FS AAS receiver. It weighs only 1.5 gram. And we have a range modification mod for that. And that video will showing up over here. And this is perfect for that little micro builds. And with this way I can be using a FlySky radio, but I'm using my Turnigy Evolution radio. That's why I'm using this little micro receiver. The first thing that I'm gonna be doing is doing a modification to my really good, nice frame. Because I really like this Furibee frame. I'm gonna move this back pin because it's sitting in the way of the flyboard. So I went ahead and skipped in the build. I put the motors in the frame, put all the wires to the frame. Now it's just a question of this flyboard, soldering all the wires to it. I'm using S-Bus on my receiver, and this is the white is the signal wire. I have to resolder to the UART2 to the receiver end. So a little bit tricky to show this up on camera, but I hope I manage. Now it's just a question of soldering the positive 5 volts and the ground wire for your receiver. We have most of all the wires soldered to our flyboard. Now it's just a question of putting it in the frame and soldering the motor wires and make sure that they're spinning around the correct way. If they don't, just change out the motor wires and we are fixed. And we finished off the build a little bit more. We finished the notches into the frame so the camera can sit in there and also directly into the truss, keeping the camera really cool. That is really good because they turn really hot and then you lose video connection, so you don't want that. Now you can see this flyboard is going to be sitting inside the frame at the same height as the motors, with the receiver on top of that. Now it's just a question of soldering the motor wires and we are finished, and putting some props on. And of course then connect to the PC, do some updates. I think I'm gonna stay with CleanFlight. I'm not gonna change it up to Betaflight because there's a new CleanFlight out. This should be really good, and we're gonna test that first before we're gonna switch to Betaflight.